Hi, this is my fourth video from my trip to Vietnam. In this episode, Cat Ba Island. My night bus picked me up directly from my hostel in Ha Giang. As we continued to pick up people from the other places, soon it turned out that there is more people than seats, so some people were lying down in the corridor. I arrived in Cat Ba city in the morning and I went straight to the travel agency that was recommended by the American couple from Ha Giang. They said that in that place I can book a deep water solo trip. I was hyped. Deepwater solo is available only some days due to the tight times. I managed to sign up for the only possible deepwater solo the same afternoon. I had the morning for myself. I went to check in at my Santorini hostel and then I took a walk to the pier. Then, deepwater solo. First, I took a boat to join a group who had been kayaking since the morning. On a bigger boat, we had a nice lunch together and after, a first swim in the sea. Then our group split so we could go to the deep water solo. Our team consisted of Tom from the USA, Esther from the UK, our English-speaking Vietnamese guide, Carrie and her husband from Israel, our Vietnamese-speaking Vietnamese boat driver. So, deep water solo. It is climbing a rock with no ropes above the water. The boat approaches the rock and then we start climbing. First, our Vietnamese-speaking Vietnamese boat driver gives us a demo. Looks fun. Now our turn. Climbing is very fun. Very painful for the hands, but fun. The hardest part turned out to be jumping to the water at the end of the climb. Even from the 5-meter shelf, it takes quite a guts to take that leap. Actually, it's easier to climb until you fall, just not to take that leap. We climbed a lot, taking only short breaks between the attempts. After some time, we changed the wall and climbed again. We exchanged the numbers, so I have a shitload of the pictures from that climbing. At the end, we went back to the bigger boat to reunite with a big group and we went back to the city. I was exhausted. Back at the hostel, I met Carlos from Spain, who convinced me to grab some drinks in the city. I was very happy to learn the bar policies. Free beer for a limited time, free shots, and free laughing gas. Fun. The next day, I signed up for a day trip at the same travel agency. Before hitting the bay, I grabbed breakfast with the guys from my hostel. The beginning of the trip resembled the one from the day before. In the first part of the trip, I did kayaking around the bay. I was paired with a guy from Ireland. We kayaked, chilled, and swam in the sea. Then, back to the boat and lunch. For the second part of the day, I signed up for the climbing again, this time on the beach. Squad for this time is Ukrainian couple and a girl from the USA. Esther this time is animating the group because apparently she works for this travel agency. My hands were super tired after the day before, but I still managed to climb some rocks. I liked the coming back from those trips from the bay. Super chill and beautiful views. I grabbed dinner with Carlos and apparently some other guy. I don't remember who it was, but I have weird feeling that I knew that guy before. Was it the Irish guy from the kayak? Never mind, I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, I reckon that it's probably time to finally buy a sunscreen. Last day on the island I had only half a day to enjoy it. I decided to rent a scooter to go around it and discover interesting places. In a scooter rental, I found Anne from Denmark that I met the day before.
Oh, I remember Anne that you went on scooter ride with for a whole morning.
That's the Anne. I found Anne from Denmark that I met the day before on a kayak, and we decided to share a scooter and we hit the road. First stop in the middle of the island for quite a hike in the Katba National Park.
And
Second,
then,
yeah,
was Anne more fit than me?
no, of course not. Second stop for some caves, and then some discovery of the northern part of the island in its low tide. Then back to the city and a bus ride to my next destination. If you want to find out what was that destination, if I meet someone that I already know, how does Carlos look like? Stay tuned for the next episode.